Om Tat Sat. My humble prostrations to the all-pervading Brahman, to my worshipful Guruji, Swami Jyotirmayanandaji Maharaj, to sage Narada and all sages and saints, and to each of you divine soul watching today's satsang. So today we will be covering Sutra number 34 of chapter 2, Glory of Supreme Devotion. Commentary is by my worshipful Guruji, Swami Jyotirmayanandaji Maharaj, and narrated by myself, Swami Nikhilananda, and we are covering Narada Bhakti Sutras, chapter 2, Sutra number 34. So let's get started. It is Tasyaha Sadhanani Gayantyacharyaha. Again, Tasyaha Sadhanani Gayantyacharyaha. So the preceptors of the path of devotion sing of the means of developing supreme love. Explanation. It has been shown that devotion is the end as well as the means, and we covered some of that in the previous sutra, that we should enjoy the journey as much as the destination. Various spiritual disciplines are enjoined by the teachers of devotion and fall into two major categories. Number one, those who are intimately related to Bhakti Yoga. Bhakti is devotional aspect, so their focus is more on japa, prayers, worship, devotional meditation. And then there is this indirect bhakti, which is indirectly related to devotional things such as meditation, reflection, inquiry, reading the Upanishads, etc., where bhakti is implied, because although we are increasing our intellectual knowledge, we have to have the base of devotion. So that's why it's called indirect. And the direct one is that we directly pray to God, we directly do the archana, we do the arati, and all those things. So though the Acharyas are called the teachers who show us the path on the path of yoga. They may differ in their views regarding whether wisdom is the means to devotion or bhakti, or which one, or are they interdependent on each other. But they all unanimously agree on these concepts, that the disciplines outlined in the following sutras that we will be covering, that nobody disputes that. Every teacher says you do need to have the perseverance, the patience, the self-effort, and then you will continue to walk on this path. Although the way of following that may be different. One may be more bhakti focused or devotion focused, the other one may be more intellectually focused, but it eventually reaches the same mountaintop, as we have also discussed in the prior sutras. So this fact is poetically expressed by stating that the preceptors sing. When we sing, we enjoy. When the birds are chirping first thing in the morning, they are singing in nature. So therefore we should also enjoy the songs of nature. When the wind is blowing, it is singing in a way. So no matter what your convictions are regarding the ultimate goal, the nature of God, his relationship with the soul, or the many other spiritual questions that may come up, there is always the need for spiritual disciplines. So that is the essence of this sutra. And as these disciplines are adopted, a devotee experiences increasing love of God, which transcends all thoughts and words. See, our senses are limited. We can only explain so much with words, and you can only listen so much, and sometimes it's interpreted differently, etc., because the senses themselves are limited. But once we go silent and we are enjoying that mystic presence, that's where the words end. But in order to get there, we have to express through these sense organs. That is the essence of this sutra, and we will be covering sutra number 35 tomorrow. This is Swami Nikhilananda. Om Tat Sat.